in order to develop a web application. Totally there are 4 versions are released by Microsoft of Silverlight. Nowadays Silverlight 5 beta is under construction, and within no time they are going to release it version 1. Till the time version 1 was released, it is not officially called as Silverlight. What version 1 includes? The version 1 includes the usage of JavaScript in your web application with the ASP.NET 3.5 feature, that is WPFE. Version 2 includes a smaller version of .NET Framework, rich UI controls, rich networking support. Version 3 includes more than 60 UI controls. That all are there in Silverlight Toolkit. Navigation framework, out of browser support, elements or element to element binding, enhanced to graphics, animation, styling, media, networking, and deep zooming. The new features of version 4 are addition of new controls and trusted application. These are some of the features of Silverlight 4. Silverlight 4 is specially for support of application which enhance the usage of animation capabilities, webcam and microphone printing, comprehensive printing, full set of controls over more than 60 customized control localization enhancement. So with the help of Silverlight 4, once you install the Silverlight 4 toolkit, it will gives you very rich amount of controls which helps you to develop your web application. Till now the Silverlight application support Google Chrome, but officially Microsoft has introduced it with Silverlight 4. WCF, which is a key feature of ASP.NET 3.5. You can create WCF RIA service. RIM is rich interactive application. Introduce enterprise class networking and data access, allowing application to work with any source of data and any server. The Microsoft.NET Framework Common Language Runtime now enables the same compiled code to be run both on the server and the client, reducing development time and testing resource. This is the simple page life cycle of Silverlight. When any web request comes to the Silverlight application, first it checks whether the correct version of the Silverlight is installed or not. If it is installed, it loads the Microsoft Silverlight browser plugin in and create the Silverlight content region in order to execute the ASP.NET application. Now here I will just explain one difference between .NET and Silverlight. In case when any page request is sent in a .NET, it compiles at server time, it is executed at server end, it will check for the controls declared in, and it convert it into a compiled form and send HTML and JavaScript output to the client. Not in the case of Silverlight. When the Silverlight application behave the same way of Windows application in a web form. With the help of browser plugin, it will download the zap package and unzip it and read the app manifest.xaml. Each and every Silverlight application have one app manifest.xaml, which allows a Silverlight application in order to start. It indicates from where do the application start page is. The plugin even load the Silverlight core service and Silverlight runtime environment and any dependence assembly into the application domain. The application domain is now responsible for starting up the Silverlight startup event, which leads to display of UI portion on the web browser. The Silverlight application is stateless and precompiled intermediate language. Now here comes what is the stateless and precompiled. In case of .NET, when you request any page, every time it executed at server side. In case of Silverlight, when you request for any page, if it is available at your client side and unzipped from your zap package, it will directly execute it. In the Silverlight case, it won't make a round trip to the server in order to get the page. So all the controls which are declared in a Silverlight XAML page are already in a pre-compiled form. Now I will introduce with the whole life cycle, means exact execution of the. First, the app construct in the app XAML file. The app application startup will be called. With the help of application startup process, it will recognize which is the main XAML page I required to call. The main page constructor. It will be the constructor of the page assigned to root visual properly within the app's application startup event. Initialize component. Only to make sure the components are assigned to a variable so you can use them. I hope this one will be removed in the future and handled elsewhere. If you have looked up to the loaded event within the main page constructor, that event will then be executed same with the rest event. Listen in the order. They will be executed if you have hooked up to them. Then the size change event, layout update event, got focus event, and attend